So yesterday, some of you asked me would I do a video on XXXTentacion's death that happened yesterday, and I didn't know if I would do a video. I didn't really want to do just a video on that because that's not really for me to just talk about someone's death. And then I definitely wasn't going to pretend that he emotionally was connected to me or that I was extremely saddened as if he were my brother or anything like that. But as I watched the aftermath of his death, I started to just see so many things that I did not like. I started to see so many people show their true colors. So this video is going to be me giving an L to a bunch of different people for a bunch of different reasons that I saw all throughout yesterday. So get ready for me to talk about that in detail after I roll the intro.
Yeah, bitch, I still got it. Woo! White team stand up.
Nigga, hold this fucking L, nigga. Nah, nigga, you hold this L for that bum ass.
Why am I still getting hate?
So a lot of people really show who they are after yesterday's event, because there are some people who use these kind of situations and these kind of events for different reasons. There are the people who truly care. There are people who truly are touched and personally affected by what just happened. Those people do deserve to let their voices be heard, and those people do deserve to weigh in on this topic because they are close to the situation. And then there are the people who use this situation and use this event to try to grow and try to bring in attention to themselves and make it about themselves and try to get views and likes and retweets off of someone's death. And those are the people that sicken me. I'm going to start with specifically the people on YouTube. Some of you actually are affected by this because I know some of you are huge XXXTentacion fans. Someone like Dante, right? He is a big fan of X and he's been a fan for a long time. He had a personal connection with X. He was a friend of X and X actually shouted him out in the video before. He deserves to give his opinion and let people know how this affects him because it truly affects him. Then there are the people who I will not name, but I will put up two thumbnails that I remember specifically that hurt my stomach. These people, and there are plenty more, these are just the two that I remember, will use this headline and this topic to try and get views and likes and retweets. This one right here actually changed the title of his video that he uploaded well before X passed to be the headline that TMZ used to report the death, just so more people clicked that video. It had absolutely nothing to do with XXXTentacion. He changed the title of his video to match that headline because he wanted people to click on it and bring in views. No other reason for him to do that. And when he got called out on it, he deleted the video and pretended it never happened. You are a disgusting individual. And then there are people like this who reacted not to the situation, but to the actual death footage of XXXTentacion, and they used that again to get views. The video of him actually being found dead was maybe 30-40 seconds, I think, maybe a minute. I didn't even watch it. I just clicked it, saw a little bit, and just backed out before I even got to the body. This guy reacted to it, blurred out, of course, because I don't think you can put a dead body on YouTube. Well, you probably can get away with putting it on there, but he wouldn't be able to monetize that video. And they made that minute-long video a 10-minute-long reaction or somewhere close to it so he can get more ad revenue. Those are the kind of people that make me sick. Those are the kind of people who are disgusting individuals, and they should be shamed for their actions. And like I said, it's just not these two. There are plenty of people who uploaded videos on that situation. You can tell the people who raced to put something like the very moment they heard about it, their first thought wasn't, oh, that's sad. Their first thought was, oh, I need to upload a video talking about this and I need to find a way to make it 10 minutes so I can get ad revenue while it's trending. And that's a reason I didn't want to race and do a video on it, because I didn't want to be one of those disgusting people that pretended that they actually cared about that situation just so they could upload a video and get views and attention from it. As far as the actual death of X, I do feel bad, not because I was this amazingly huge fan of him, not because it super personally affected me, although I did actually love his last album, that question mark album. I never really listened to his music before that album, and I'm not going to pretend I did. But at the same time, a death of someone should not be celebrated, a death of someone should not be embraced, a death of someone should not be laughed about. These are the people that I'm going to talk about next. These people who at the very moment within seconds of X's passing, these people made jokes, memes, and hopped underneath the actual original tweet to try and get attention for these jokes. No one cares about your trash jokes in this situation. No one is laughing at you. No one is going to like you more because you are so edgy that you can talk about a dead person. That's not cool. That's not the wave. That's not tough. I don't get the idea of mocking someone who has passed away because you didn't like their music. That will never be okay with me, because he maybe you didn't like his music. I saw one tweet that said, the moment he passed, one tweet that said, that's less trash music I have to listen to. Who was making you listen to the music? There's so many artists that you do not have to listen to, and they don't make music for you. And some of you may say, well, he wasn't the best person. Well, even if he wasn't the best person, he never took anyone's life. So to say that you would like to see him lose his life and you are happy that he loses his life shows me that you have no morals whatsoever. You are a person who doesn't respect other people's lives, and you are the problem. Because with a straight face, you can hop online and say these things that you're happy he passed. He should have passed sooner. Nothing of value was lost. All these disgusting things about this past man. But if someone, say his mother or someone close to him, his family, were to walk up to you and ask you directly how you felt about his death, you wouldn't say any of those things because you know they are wrong. But since we are online and social media is just this whole imaginary place where everybody gets to come and lose morals and be someone they're not, you feel like it's okay to mock another man's death because you want to be cool online. And I feel sorry for anyone who is close to him who had to read through those tweets after just seeing that he had passed via a tweet. You have to read underneath it and see people disrespecting someone you love for retweets and likes, something that's worth nothing at all. There are also the people who use this to push their hidden agendas when it had nothing to do with that at all. I've seen people say that, oh, this is proof that black people shouldn't worry about white people oppressing them when they oppress themselves. They should be worrying about this. Where is Black Lives Matter now? And that makes me sad because you are using the death again of someone for your own benefit when again no one cares about what you're talking about. And I could go in detail about what you're saying and why it makes zero sense whatsoever at this moment, and I could call you the idiot that I think you are for trying to push that narrative right now, but I won't. Maybe I'll do it in a different video. Maybe it'll be a rant in the future, but just not right now. I don't even want this video to hit 10 minutes because I don't want you to feel any kind of way about me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is try to wrap this video up now before it gets too long. At first, I thought about doing multiple videos because it was multiple L's for multiple people, but I decided against that. Unlike some people, I don't want to do multiple videos on someone's death. I didn't even want to do this video on someone's death. But I will say this: if you are one of the people that I just mentioned and you are confused or baffled, or you want to argue with me about why you think you are in the right to do what you are doing, I don't care. I'm going to let you know ahead of time. I don't care. I'm not going to read the comment. I'm going to read the first line. If it sounds like you're just talking nonsense, I'm going to skip it. Usually I read all the comments. I'm skipping any of the negativity today. I just want to say RIP to X because no one deserves to have their life taken, especially if they haven't taken anyone else's life. And you may feel different, but that's how I feel. I do not think anyone needs to make jokes and memes about this situation. I don't think anyone needs to push their own agendas off of this situation. I don't think anyone needs to try to revive their dusty ass YouTube channels off of this. I don't think anyone should be doing anything disrespectful. If you don't have anything respectful to say, don't say anything at all. Just move on. It's okay if you didn't enjoy his music. It's okay if you didn't like some of this and that. Just keep it to yourself. We do not care. As far as the rest of you who try to monetize this situation for your own personal greed, you have my attention now, so I'll be sure to say hi to your channels in the future. If you agree with me as far as everything I said, feel free to leave a like. If not, that's fine. You can sub if you want. And as you know, I am King Fame, and I am...
Worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive, and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy.